Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So today's video I want to come back and address this Nedu Wazobia story. I realized that unfortunately it seems that people are too preoccupied with the wife had a baby that was not his, the DNA proved that he's not the father of the child and stuff like that. If you notice in that video, I didn't say too much about the lady's the fact that she had the baby that was not his. There was something I wanted to say, but I didn't get a chance to say it in the other video. But I really want to come back here and address it. That's something that came to my mind even when before I made that other video, but I never got a chance to say it. And I want to come back and say it. You know, at the moment I think that there's just too much focus on the fact that, oh, she was unfaithful and she has a child that's not his. People are not focusing on what really matters right now. The wife recently did an interview. It was a very short interview in which she basically said, we're no longer a couple and all of that. I just want him to provide for his children. I'll let you guys listen to this.
I've gotten a job. I'm working now. Yes. So, but I just see all of this is not why I'm here. I need him to get involved with the children, the ones that are his own. He should get involved. He should pay their bills. There are a lot of bills to pay. That's why I'm speaking out. I'm not here to come and talk about Nedu relation. I just want him to support with bills. 4 years I've been taking care of house rent. I'm in debt already. I'm fighting for my girls. He should come and foot their bills. He should come and pay house rents, medical bills. In his heart, I'm his ex. In my heart, he's my ex. We don't want each other. We don't want to be together again. But we have something together. We have 2 girls together. He should come and pay their bills. He should come and put a roof over their heads. He should make sure that their welfare, everything that they need to be comfortable is made available to them. That is why I'm here. I do not want to marry Nedu again. I need him to free me. I need them to be okay. That's why I'm speaking out. That's all that matters right now. Nedu Wazobia has access to the kids. Before I take them to the village, because they no longer have a place to stay in Lagos. He sent somebody to come and pick them up so he could hang out with them. If he wants to see his children, he has always had access to them. But he doesn't know where they stay. He doesn't know where they come out from. He doesn't know their living condition. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, okay. Now, and I find that even in the comments, people were still focused so much on the fact that she had the baby that was not his and stuff like that. Okay, yes, it happened. It's wrong and all of that. But let's realize that that is the past. Okay? What is the present? Those children. Well, you said one is not his own, the oldest, and the other 2 are his children. They are his children. They need to feed. She has asked, she has said that she's ready to, she wants him to pay 50%. There's another post I shared where she said, let them do it 50-50. And I feel that's reasonable. She's not asking him to foot all the bills. She said, meet me halfway, 50-50. We had these children together, meet me halfway. It seems that a lot of Nigerians don't want to hear that at all. I've seen comments say, hey, you go on, this is what you did. It's your fault. So you bear the cost or whatever. Look, Nedu providing for his children, right? They have to, well, he can choose, okay, I don't want to provide for the son anymore because I found out he's not mine. But those 2 girls that are his, him providing for those children, he's not doing their mother a favor. He's not doing the kids a favor. It is his responsibility. This is one thing about the so-called civilized part of the world. The wife does not need to say. She just goes to court and the court can decide and he has to pay it. Because I don't understand. I'm not supporting unfaithfulness. Even the unfaithfulness, okay, let me address the unfaithfulness side. Let me tell you what came to my mind when I heard that story, and it happens to be that it's the oldest child that is not his. What came to my mind is this. A lot of ladies do it. You know, a lot of us can say, thank God we got married early, 21, 22. We didn't get to the point where we became desperate. There are a lot of ladies, when they start approaching, you know that in Nigerian culture, when a lady is 25, cross 25, approaching 30, upwards, they begin to panic. Husband do. Another thing that let's be honest. I'm not supporting unfaithfulness, but I want to address this other aspect that we have to be honest about. There are a lot of ladies that they've dated a guy for 7 years. After 7 years, this guy will end up not marrying them. he will go and marry a girl he met 1 month ago. There are a lot of ladies it has happened to. And I know there are a lot of ladies that have got over, like I said, some of us can say we got married young. So we didn't get to the desperate point where we started trying our luck, whatever. There are ladies till date that after 25 going to 30, because of our culture puts pressure on them. Another aspect, if I don't have babies now, when I pass 30, I may have a fertility problem, blah, blah, blah. There are ladies that have decided, because of the way some of our Nigerian men are, that they will date you for 7 years and go and marry a girl they met 7 days ago. Some ladies are now using their own brain and say, let's have insurance. They now start investing, spread their investment, as in investing their time and energy in relationships. Some of them will date 2 guys. Some of them will date 2 guys or 3 guys and say, any of them will serious first, now I go marry. It happens. It happens. And I'm thinking, she had that, if she made the post where she said she was pregnant during their wedding. So it's possible that she was already trying different guys and say, anyone who is serious, now I go marry. And then, in the process, she felt pregnant. Some women make mistake and think, say, maybe it belongs to Lagbaja, belongs to A, but it actually belongs to B. They will think their calculation is perfect. It happens sometimes. The other 2 children she had in the marriage belonged to the man. So it's possible that was what happened at the beginning, where she was trying her luck and say, who will be serious? And then when she now saw the serious ones, okay, let's go ahead and get married. She has said it, she was pregnant during their wedding. So it's possible. I'm not coming here to say, it's possible she miscalculated. You know what made me think about that? You see, when the husband in his post, he emphasized and said, a child born within the marriage. I wondered, part of me said, why did he see the need to emphasize that? Something told me that there was something. And I thought to myself, maybe it is a way to now paint her back and say, oh yeah, it was within the marriage. You understand? But you see, the wife, there's a way she talks. She's not the kind of, there's a way she talks that she's not spending her time to actually, but I think she doesn't give a damn. She's a bullet boy in her way. She doesn't give a damn, but I think if she gave a damn, maybe she will explain and say, okay, yes, I made a mistake. I was dating 2 people. He became serious. I went with him. That was why it happened. And I thought it belonged to him. You understand? But you can see, she just said, provide for the children, Sha. That's all she says. She be a bolobo, in a way, So at the end of the day, the 2 children born in that marriage belong to him. It is this one. I'm just saying possibility. A lot of ladies do it in Nigeria. A lot of ladies, they do it. Let's not pretend. Because a lot of girls have learned over the years. Because of the failure, some Nigerian men have frustrated our girls. Some girls have aborted for guys 7 times, 3 times, 4 times. Yet the guy will leave them and go and marry another girl. Some of them will say they are going to the village to marry a virgin. After they have got a lot of girls pregnant in Lagos, in Abuja, in everything, they are aborting for him. Destroy some girls' wombs. But it's still left for girls to start thinking. You understand? So a lot of girls are looking for safety. Let me tell you what happened. I'll give you as an example. A girl rang me once on Facebook. She has never rang me before. She rang me. She is in Dubai. Dubai, or one of those countries, all these UAE countries. She rang me. She was crying. Oh, auntie, I'm in pain. Oh, I'm in pain. I said, hey, what is going on? She said, my boyfriend, I came abroad. I'm doing this job. I think it's a house girl job. All the money I'm sending him, everything. We're supposed to get married when I come back to Nigeria. She now saw on Facebook the man she has been sending money to doing house girl job in UAE, doing house girl job abroad. This guy had used her money to go and marry another girl, and she was crying. This is the wickedness of some Nigerian men. So to now, when another girl hears a story like that and say, me, I'd rather spread my tentacles and see where it go walk. You understand? It happens sometimes. A lot of girls, because of things that they have, stories that people have heard. I'm thinking that's what happened. That made that happen. But that aside, unfaithfulness, mistake, whatever, okay. But the other 2 that he said are his children, he has to provide for them, regardless. So people don't realize, at the end of the day, you can't punish those children because of their mother. You can't do that. You can't. Then, another thing I tell people, she's saying that the children are living in the village because she cannot afford to provide for them. How do you explain to your children when they grow up that you are living, I don't know where Nedu is living, but he has to be living in Lagos or Abuja because Wazobia must be in one of those places. Those are the big cities. You understand? So how are you going to explain to? I'm saying, I'm not supporting somebody giving another man a child that belongs to another. But I'm saying that is story. That is past. Whatever now, present and the future. How is Nedu? How is Nedu going to look at his children in the face in the future and say, I didn't provide for you guys because I was angry with your mother? How is he going to say that? How is Nedu going to continue to live in Lagos or Abuja and be answering celebrity comedian when his children are in a village somewhere? So my battery died, so I had to put another battery in. One of the advice I have for people is this, right? You see your children. They are children now, but they won't be children forever. They're going to be grown up someday. Make sure that the things you do to your children or with your children are things you can defend when they grow up. This is what I apply in my own life. When anything I do with my children, I make sure that it's something that when they grow up, I'll be able to, like, how do I say? When they grow up, like, how do I say? Think about the fact that when they grow up, if they ask you questions, make sure that the things you're doing right now are things that you can defend when they grow up. Speak to them. I do it. I speak to them. And I speak to them like the adults. How do I say? You know, when our children grow up, they come, there's a way you speak. When the children grow up, you have grown men and women. There's a way you talk to your children because you know they are grown. And when you speak to your children, remember that these children are going to be those grown adults someday. Make sure that things you say or do to them are things that you would do to them, that you would do to those adults. If it's not going to be okay then, it's not okay now. If Nedu tomorrow, if your children come to you and say, Dad, why did you leave us in the village while we're starving? We did not get good education. We did not get good health care. We did not get good this. We did not get good that. While you were living in Abuja and living a celebrity life in Abuja or Lagos or wherever. Why did we have to be suffering while you had a comfortable celebrity life? What is he going to say? That he was angry with their mother, so he decided to punish them and punish their mother. What will he say to them then? Your children are your children. That's another thing. Once you have children with somebody, I'm sorry, you are bound to that responsibility. It does not matter. It's raining now, so it does not matter what your relationship is, whether it ended or whatever. It is your relationship with your mother that ended, not your relationship with their children. I do not think that Nedu is starving. I do not think that Nedu does not have a roof over his head. I don't know, but I don't think Nedu is suffering. So why should your children, your flesh and blood, be suffering because you're not happy with your mother? The woman has said, I think people focus too much on, baby, DNA result. That is gone. That is past. The children that belong to him need to eat, and they do not need to be punished because of whatever their mother did. I really want us to focus on that aspect. You understand? So let's not come here and be, I just feel like everybody's defend Nedu as much as, whatever. Nobody. Okay, everybody's going to speak up against the fact that she gave him a child that does not belong to him. It's possible she knew. It's possible she didn't know. Whatever it is, whether she knew or not, okay, that aside. That aside. These children are what matter right now. Nothing else. These children, their welfare is what matters right now. Because I saw that the focus has gone completely on the DNA result. Completely on their mother is the woman is it. No, that it doesn't matter. They don't matter anymore. He found out the boy is not his own. It's a sad thing that happened. I made a video which I said it must have been heartbreaking for him and all of that. That's true. But that is it. That's past. These children are present and the future. He needs to look after his children. Woman is not asking him to provide 100%. She said 50% and she will do the other one. A lot of girls have dated a lot of guys and said the one we propose now I go follow. It happens. Some of them then when somebody proposed, if they think the person, like another thing happened, they may think, this is the father of the child, and they tell him because they thought, I'm pregnant for you. And he's like, yeah, okay, let's get married. It did happen. And the woman thought that he is the father. It happens. Or maybe she look among them and say, I'd rather go with this one, he's doing better financially. It happens. So women be like, okay, I don't know, who should I give this baby now? This one is doing better financially, or this one treats me better. Let me tell him he's the father. I don't know what her own case is. But the fact remains that the pregnancy happened before they got married. Women have learned from experience. A lot of women have learned not to put all their eggs in one basket. They go say, put some egg there, put some egg there, put some egg there, let's see which one is going to be. You understand? Bottom line, she was unfaithful, she was not unfaithful, Nedu was this, Nedu was not this. They have 2 children together. Confirmed by DNA. They are his children. Let him provide for them. They shouldn't have to suffer for the mistakes of adults. Children do not have to suffer because of the actions of adults. They don't have to suffer. Tomorrow now, this is what happens now. Tomorrow now, these children, he doesn't provide for them and they're getting married. They want to come and sit on the high chair and be father of the, and hand them over when he has not played any part in their role. There was a place where he said that, oh, you see, it seems you don't know that I am the one that they gave the custody. So that means, she has said, she even said, if you want to carry them, come and carry them. So if he got custody and she's willing to give him the children and he did not take them, let's be honest, the guy is not doing right. I'm just being honest. Your children should not suffer because you are angry. It is wrong to do that. It is wrong to do that. If he really wants, you can have custody of the children. At least they may have a better life because you seem to be doing fairly okay. So they may have better life living with you than to be suffering. Or you meet your mother 50-50. Give her 50% of the rent and their school fees and their medical bills or whatever, so that your children can have a life. Like I said, I don't know what mouth you will use in the future to tell them. The reason I left you guys to suffer is because I found out that your brother was not is not my son. So I got angry. I walked away because since I found out your brother is not my son, I didn't want to have anything to do with you guys. What is he going to say to them? Like really, what's he going to say to them when they grow up? Tomorrow people will say a father is a father no matter what. Let the father be father now. Let the father be father now. Play your role as a father. Those are your flesh and blood. They don't have to suffer. That's how I feel about it. Unfaithful wife, not unfaithful. They do this, all of that is past tense, is whatever. No matter what, innocent children do not deserve to suffer for it. That's really the area I want us to focus on. Let Nedu come out and take responsibility for his children. Anyway, that's how I feel about it. And as always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.